Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum, dear students. I am Mr. Kadim Khan and I am a lecturer in the Institute of Computing, Kuwait University of Science and Technology. Today we will take lecture number 11 of the subject of Introduction to Computing, in which we are going to explore the second part of the Microsoft Word. Dear students, as Microsoft Word is a very pervasive software used for the word processing, so that's why we have divided this lecture series into multiple. In the first part, we already covered some topics. In the second part, we will cover more topics. We also have the third part of the Microsoft Word. This is the discussion agenda and it will be covered in this part of the lectures. It contains formatting the text, means that how we can format the text in the Microsoft Word, also how we can align the text in the Microsoft Word. There are also the concepts of the bullets and numbering in the Microsoft Words, and we have the indenting and the spacing functionalities in the Microsoft Word. Whenever a type will do certain mistakes in the Microsoft Words, then undoing option is available in which you can recover the mistakes. Also, there is the indentation and spacing concepts in the paragraphs, and that is important functionality. Also, we can do undoing certain mistakes as well. That is undo and redo as here. And tables and pictures. This is very much important part. That is how we can insert the tables and pictures in our document. And at the end, we have the page layout. That sets the layout of the page when it will be printed. So we will cover all these topics one by one. First of all, we have formatting the text. When you type certain paragraph or a text in the Microsoft Word, then you have to format it according to the standard or your own choice. For this purpose, there are multiple operations or the functionalities in the Microsoft Words. For example, if you want to change the style of the text, you will select from here. And if you want to change the size of the text, you can select from this drop down menus. And also, if you want to change the text into bold, italic and underline or the strike through or the subscripts or superscripts, or you can change it into the capital or into smalls or into the title case, then you can do it from these different operations. Also, if you want to change the background color of the text or you want to change the text font colors, then you can do it from here. Similarly, we have multiple operations that are called the formatting text on the Microsoft Word. So for this purpose, if you want to click it here, that is the small buttons here, then this window will appear. In this window, you can change the font dialogues or you can change our types, the fonts type and styles, that's similarly the size. Also, you want to change the color, so you can change the font colors from here. Or you can want to change the underline styles of the text, you can do it from this drop down menus. Similarly, if you want to perform some other operations on or effects on the text, so you can select any one effects from here. So just click on the effects such as strikes through, double strikes throughs, and superscripts, subscripts. Similarly, shadows, outlines, emboss, and engraves. These are different effects on the text. Also, you want to change it into the small caps, all caps are hidden text. Then you will be able to preview the text here. So when you will apply the operations, then this will be available for you here. These are called different effects. So you can change the size, the font you can change the handwriting of your text which you have typed here. Also you can change the font styles of the text. So all the words can be either from the bold is here, so you can see that this is the bold text. You can change it into the italics for emphasis of in your documents. Also you can change the effects. You can see that this is the underline effects. And similarly, there is the shadow text, and similarly, we have strikes through effects. So this is the important sections of formatting the text. Now dear students, we want to show you all these operation and practicals. So first I will skip or escape the slides here. So I need to first of all switch to a document where I will add some paragraphs, then I will apply these operation over that particular text here. So for this purpose, I will first of all I need to open the Word. So just you type here W, so you will see that here Word. So click here. Meanwhile, the MS Office will be available for you. Now, if you want to open the previous documents, you have a list here. You can um, open any sort of the previous documents here. If you want to create the new documents, so you need to click on the blank documents. So just click on the blank. Meanwhile, MS Word will be available for you. So this is the blank document that we have opened. Now here you, for example, you want to type some paragraph or some text, so you can do it from here. For example, we have this document which contains the heading 2.1 introduction. This is the paragraph. There are two different paragraphs under the first heading. This is another heading, heading 2.2 literature review. We have multiple paragraphs here. As you can see that there are different paragraphs here. Now we can format this paragraph. So first we need to select the paragraph, then from here you can change or format the text here. You can also open the font dialogs here. So there is a small buttons here. So click here. You will see the font dialogs available for you. You can change the font styles from here. For example, I want to change this font styles into Arial. So this is the Arial font styles. Then click on the apply buttons to apply it. You can see that now this paragraph has been converted into Arial styles. Again, if you want to apply some another operation, so click here. And if you want to make it bold, so click on bold. And if you want to change the font size of this paragraph, so select a different size. For example, I want to make it 18. Similarly, if you want to change its font colors, so select from the font colors and select any colors if you want. For example, I want to change it into the red colors or the green colors, so I will select the particular colors here. Usually the standard color of the text is black, so this is just for your understanding purpose. So now you can see that the font color will become green. This is the preview of this paragraph, and click on the apply OK button. So when you click on the OK, you will see that the color of this text has been changed. If I want to change the text in that paragraph, select the text in that paragraph, so I will just select here. You can also perform the same operation here, and there are also another more operations here. For example, I want the background color of this text into yellow, so I will click it here. So now you can see that its background color has become yellow. Similarly, if I want to change this text into capitals, so I will select the text here. So I selected here. Now I will click on here and I will select uppercase. This is the sentence case. Sentence case means that in this normal English sentence we have the first character capital and the others all characters in the small. This is a lowercase. This is means that all the characters should be in the lower. In uppercase we have to convert into all the characters into uppercase. Similarly, capitalize each words. That is, for example, A will capitalized, W will be capitalized, and R. Similarly, all initial words will characters will be capitalized. Also, we have the toggle case, means that first character should be small, another word will be in the capital. If you want to change it into capitals, so click on uppercase and then click outside of these documents. You can see that this text has been changed into capitals. Similarly, if you want to change this text into superscripts or subscripts, you can do it. The superscripts and subscripts are very much useful while you type a certain formula. Also, we have the another important functionalities for formula which will be covered in the upcoming lectures. But here, that means that if you want to change that users into subscripts, then click on here. You can see that now it has been changed into subscripts. Similarly, if you want to change this they into superscripts, then click on superscripts. You can see that now user is in the subscripts and they is in the superscripts. And if you want to convert that into bold, italic, underline, etc. So there you can see that if you want to make it double line, underlines are that is bold line, underline. Similarly, dotted line, underline. This is another style of the dotted lines or dashed lines. Similarly, you can also convert this text into this dotted line, underline. So that can be also be possible here. Now, importantly, if you want to make this whole paragraph of this styles, so just you need to select this paragraph or any word in the paragraph. So I selected only one word from this paragraph. Click on the format printer and just drag drop that format printer onto that particular paragraph or the text or on the word or on the whole paragraph who you want to change of this styles, that is this word which has been selected, that is the focus word. So I will just drag drop here, that will mean that yes, and leave your mouse. So when you will leave, you can see that now this whole paragraph has the same font styles as like this focus word. So that is also a formatter painter which can format the text. You need to select just first of all the word which you want to make it the formatter of the same word. Then you will drag drop that particular text of the paragraph or that formatter printers, and then that will be converted or the format of that paragraph will be changed as like that the selected word or the selected paragraph. So this was the formatting the text. There are also another options. You can see that, for example, lowercase we have covered it. This is also uppercase, lowercase. For example, if you want to select this Google word and then click on here, you will see that its subscripts and superscripts is changing by continuously clicking here. So this is also one examples of formatting the text here. Similarly, clear all formatting means that you will clear all the previous formattings here. So this was about the formatting text, which we have covered all functionalities of how you will format the text, and it's very much important when you are doing your thesis. Then you need to format your thesis according to the standard of the university templates. So that's why you must be able to format your text according to that particular standard. Now we will resume here the slides. We have covered all that. Many of these text options can also be found in your home ribbon. So this is our home ribbon, which we have already performed in the practical example. So this is the home ribbon. You can change the font size and font colors, which we have done here. Next one important sort of the operations or the or the or the text is to change the alignment of the paragraph or the text or the alignment of even that images are the alignments of the tables as well. So you can specify the arrangement of different objects by selecting here the multiple options that are available for the alignments here. You can select the text, graphics or predetermined positions using the alignment settings from here, and that is available on the top ribbon of your windows here. So we will perform this operation. So for this purpose, we have, for example, here I want to type another words. For example, this is the words Pakistan. So I want to make it little bit larger. So for this purpose, I selected the Pakistan first, and that is 28. Now I want to convert this word into the middle of the page or middle of this document. So these are the alignment options here. So click on the center. This is the center position of the document. Similarly, if now I have selected it in the center, so then I will type here another some words, for example, Quran. Similarly, I will type Islamabad. So you will see that this is already in the center because our already selected alignment is the center. Similarly, if I want to select the align right, then I will click here. You will see that this word has been right. Now again, if I click on the previous lines and click on the align right, so this will also be converted onto the right. Now if I click on this words and I will click on the left, so you can see that this word has been transferred to the left. And we have another option called justify. In the justify, all the text is converted into all direction equally. So for example, if this is the paragraph, which is when I selected this paragraph, you can see that this is the left hand, and if I click on the justify, now you can see that this is has become equally to the alt direction. This is the justify. If I click here and click the backspace on the keyboard, now you can see this is complete justify here as compared to the another paragraph here. You can see that there is little bit space after the network. So, and you can see that there is no space in these lines. Left space and right space are completely equal of the page alignment. But here, for example, this word is aligned little bit towards the left side, but this is a perfectly aligned on the either directions here. So that is called alignment. So you can align your text according to your own choice. If you want to align that into the middle of your document, so just you need to select that the particular text and click on the center. Then you will see that this text has been aligned in the center of the document. This is called alignments. Now we will resume our slides here. So these are the alignments. So you can align the text to the either left, right, or using the left, right, or the center alignment buttons by clicking these options here, which we have done for you. Also, we have the bullets and number options here. These are very much important and mostly used if you have certain data, and that is in the particular sequence. For example, if you want to say that the cities of Pakistan starting from A towards and then ending at the Z and or Z. For example, A for Abbottabad and similarly B for Banu and so on. And for the Z we have also another city names if we have. So we can arrange certain data in the form of the numericals order list or in the form of the bulleted order list, that is unordered list. So we can convert the data into either ordered list or unordered list. This is unordered list because that here the order is not important, but here the order may be important very much here. Now we will perform here how you can convert certain text or certain values into order or unordered. So for this purpose I will switch back to my Word document. So here is the name of two cities of Pakistan. So I want to type another city name. So for example, here is the Peshawar. Similarly, Lahore. There's another city name. These are four different cities of Pakistan. If I want to make it in the form of the list, so first I need to select the particular data or the text. Then you can convert that text into different list from selecting the options here. For example, drag drop this one. You will see here there are multiple styles and that will be applied here. You can see this is the bulleted library styles. Similarly, this is also another styles, that is the empty circles. These are the blocks. Similarly, these are multiple icons. Similarly, these are also another styles and these are another styles. For example, I will say that this is another style. So and then click here. So and just click outside. You can see that this is the styles here. If you click here and just click downward or enter, click on the enter, then the system will ask from you to type another name here. For example, I will type here another name like for example Karachi. This is similarly you can continue typing. When you again click on enter, then the list will be ended here. This is the unordered list. Also, in most situations, we requires here the numbers are ABC are Roman characters. So for that purpose, you can also type the list here. So for example, I want to copy this list. So for this purpose, right click here, copy and paste here. That is pasted. Okay. Now I want to convert this list into the alphanumeric. So select this particular list. You can also select the sub part of this list as well. For example, Islamabad, Peshawar, Lahore. I want to convert it into the alphanumeric list. So click here. So you will see that this is the numeric. This is another style of the numeric with the braces here. These are the Roman styles. This is capital EBC. This is small EBC with the braces. This is just small EBC. This is also another small Roman. So for example, I want to convert it into 1, 2, 3 list, which is a numerical list. So click here. Now you will see here that this has been converted into numerical format. This is the example of the list here. Similarly, for example, you can also convert that list into sub list as well here. For example, if we type here that this is food and there are two types of food. That is, for example, first of all we have vegetables. Vegetables is also one of the food name, and we have, for example, drinks. Drinks is also another food name. Similarly, if we have meat, also is another example of the food here. So click here, meat. It is also the food. Now in vegetables and for example, in the also we have another fruit. Fruit is also another name of the food here. Now these are different examples of the foods. Now you can see that the font styles should be less than the font size of the heading, because heading is the food. So I will click it in the and I will convert that into 20. Now we have multiple vegetables. So for example, we have these four foods which are limited foods. So click here. Now you can see that this is converted um, into a list 1, 2, 3, 4. Now we have in the vegetable multiple vegetables. So just click here in front in the left right side of the vegetables, and then click or enter the enter key of on your keyboard. So you can see that now there is also second option appear here, second. So second option has been appear, but in the vegetable we have multiple vegetables. So you can type another list here, that will be the sub list here. For example, in the vegetable we have onion is one of the vegetable, onion. So the onion is also another vegetable. But remember that onion is not the second option in the food because this is the sub list. So select here the tab or click the tab buttons here. So you need to click or your cursor should be appear in front of that particular item here. So just click here, then you will be able to see that particular food here. So click or press the tab keys on your keyboard. Now you can see that this is the sub list of the vegetable. Now click here to type another vegetable name. For example, like click I press the enter key on my keyboard. Now type another name of your vegetables. For example, the next one is, for example, garlic. Garlic. Garlic is another. Then again press the enter key. You will be asked for another sub list here. Similarly, you can also, if you want to type here another list here of the fruits, so press here the enter key or, and then type the different fruits or the fruit name here. For example, I will type here banana. Banana is one of the fruit, but banana is not in the fifth position of this list because it should be in the sub list of the under the fruit list. So click here and press the tab key. Now you can see that banana is the sub list here. Similarly, click here and type another. For example, mango is another fruit name. Similarly, you can type another name of any fruit here. For example, orange is one of the fruit. Now, if you want to change this list from ABC to anyone, so just select this. When you will select, then you will be asked to change the particular numbers here. So you can, for example, change it from here as well. Similarly, you can also define the new number format or set the number values here as well. For example, and similarly, you can also use the indentation methods here. For example, then you will select the particular values here. So this is a list or sub list in the Microsoft Word here. So that was about how you can convert any data in the form of two different types of list, that is unordered list and ordered list. We have also demonstrated how you will create the sub list in one list as well. Now you can also perform the indenting and spacing operation in the Microsoft Words. For this purpose, you will use these two different operations here, and you must have this skill on your top of your documents in the Microsoft Word. So you can use the indentation to set the text into offsets away from the margin or bring it to closer to the again here. So you can convert any text by selecting certain these operations. Now we will perform these operations in the practical sections here. So this is the our text here. So you can perform these indentation on any text here. For example, if I select here, now you will perform this indentation by clicking these operations on the top ribbon menu. So I selected these words. So now click here. You can see that the tab value which is equal to the 8 characters is inserting here. So if I want to make it back, so that's you can see that this is also preview here. That is the tab value. That is 8 character tabs, 8 characters from here to here. It becomes 8 character tabs, which is also equal to 1 tab key on your keyboard. So that is how you can align or how you can format your text according to your own purpose. So that's very much important. If you want to format any sort of the text or a paragraph, you can convert that paragraph or a word or a text to any other positions here. So that is called indentation. And indentation is previewable here by using this scale here. You can find select the certain indentation operations from here, these two options, and then it will be available to you. This is called the pivot. Means that this shows that what will be the first paragraph word that will be available on your page here, and that is the starter A4 page. So that was about the indentations examples. So dear students, this is the end of the lectures. We will continue this Microsoft Words in the next lecture as well. So here is the book reference for yourself. If you want to study the Microsoft Words from a book, this is a reference book, Teach Yourself Visually Word 2016 by Alien Marble. So this book is very much easy and useful book for you, and you should download these books and study this book for your practical classes that at home that you are going to conduct. And if still you have any question, you can ask the question through the email. My email is m.kadim@kust.edu.pk. I will wait for your question and will respond you as soon as I get them. Thank you very much.